Alright there guys, Sowerz here, bringing you a new series on the channel, and I did post a couple of days ago saying I wanted some gameplays from you guys to start reviewing these gameplays, giving you guys some tips, helping you all out and trying to improve your game. And this first gameplay is coming from Chill Dreamer. It's a Decerto screamer, and bear in mind guys, these gameplays are always going to be the best skilled gameplays you see. Some of them might be, some of them might not, but it's just all trying to improve you guys and improve the people who are sending the videos in. So it's on CTF Standoff, and we'll see how it goes. This is the kind of map where it's not really necessarily completely about map control, because there's quite a few routes where you can switch your direction that you want to go in, but they want to be controlling the tank area, and it looks like they're doing that right about now. Will's just trying to push up that right hand side, but off spawn it looks like he's going to try and push for the middle, but he sees somebody on his flag. It's a good stun grenade right there, good stun, and a crucial kill as well. Once the opposition team gets that flag away down that right hand side there where he is now, it's pretty tough to stop the flag, and they're definitely on the weaker side, I'd say. But he made a good play there going back, good heads up play, showing some good awareness there. And I always say this, awareness is one of the key things on this game, being aware of what's going on around you. And off spawn he's seen that the opposition player's pulled the flag, but he's going up top in the house. And I'm not sure if this is the best move really. If you had an AR it might be a decent move, but it's going to be hard to make a shot like that from there with the Vector really, and yeah, pretty much point proven there. What he should have done really is try to push the overextend where he's going right now, straight off the spawn, try and get into their base, try and get up as far as he can up the map. And the key thing when somebody's getting a flag capture is, yes, okay, you might not be able to stop it, but make sure you're in a position to countercap, guys. Countercapping is achieved by pushing up whilst the opposition team's dropping back to get a flag capture, and that's how a lot of teams get caps back and try and stay in the game really. So I'd say that was definitely the better move to do, was push up top, push around the back rather than pushing up top, sorry. But right now his team are on the left hand side and he's getting this right hand side, but it looks like he's got a pretty good spawn. And this is the area he needs to be holding right now, where he is now. This is the area on the map where you can pull the flag through, you can watch the overextend, which is the far left alleyway. But it looks like they're making a big push towards the flag now. He's getting stunned, heavily stunned here. And this is using the current V1.1 rule set, guys, as you can probably tell. People aren't really using tactical mask or anything like that, but his teammate really there should have watched his back. I mean, I know they both got stunned, but because they were both pushed up, somebody must have flanked and pulled the flag away. They didn't really have much map control at all, because somebody managed to get around the back, pull the flag, and when them two got killed really, it was pretty much game over from that point for that flag. Trying to push the overextend here could be a good move. Right now I'd suggest kind of trying to stay alive really, but it looks like he's been spotted and picks up a good nade on that there. Good pull. I'd say he's pulling it towards the right side, but he needs to be careful they haven't spawned it already, and it looks like they have. And he picks up a crucial kill there, and he sees an opposition player, but his teammate's helping him out, and his teammate makes the kill, but he gets shut down. What he really should have done there is he should have waited for his teammate to try and make that kill rather than running to mid-map. I'd say rush that a little bit. If they waited for his teammate and just called out the guy that was at the boxes and waited for him to get the kill there, and then pulled it around the back, he'd have got away because he could have used the tank as cover, but that's just things you learn as experience. And the shooting there, I'd say probably turning down your sensitivity here would be the best option really, because it looks to me the player's using about 8 sensitivity, something like that. And I made a video about this, that it's about making the kills like you should be making. It's not about trying to turn on people. You should be making these simple kills at medium range, and it looks like he's struggling to control it a bit, sensitivity. But yeah, there he was chasing the kill up top. What he probably should have done there is just tried to sit back, just watch anybody that was pushing the flag, and that guy's managed to pull off a big clutch there, but he gets shut down, and it looks like the flag's going to get returned. Yeah, and yeah, it does, I think, yeah, it has. So, patience and knowing what to do in certain situations. I'm pretty, you can pretty much tell from this gameplay, guys, that having the best shot in the game is not what it's all about. It's all about making the right decisions, having the awareness to make the right decisions in the right situations, and it's pretty much showing there. There's some situations there where they should have got flags if they made better decisions, but that comes with experience, and these might be inexperienced players, so you can't knock them for that. But off spawn, he spawned on the left side, so you should know that the other team might have spawned quite near to the flag, because it's quite an odd spawn, and there we go, there's somebody already waiting. So knowing why you've spawned in an area is very important. The fact he spawned so far away, there must have been a guy blocking the spawn near the flag carrier, because usually you would spawn with your flag carrier at that time. But knowing why you've spawned away can be very crucial in terms of trying to get a flag cap and preventing the other team from returning. But trying to win this gunfight here, and he makes a good move there, baiting the guy out. Pushing him to right hand side. Looks like his teammate's on the left hand side, so really I'd be taking my time if I was him personally. If you want to be holding that right hand side and you're the only guy alive. But he makes a crucial kill on the flag there. Some big players, but his teammates, they're not holding the right side. All 3 of the players right there were pushed up, if you watch that back. all 3 of his teammates were pushed up, but they need to make some big plays now to get this flag. What they should have really done is they should have had somebody anchoring back, trying to hold that area and cutting off mid-map, but instead they had 3 players on their flag. And when you've got 3 players on the opposition flag, you haven't got map control. You're not controlling the spawns, you're not controlling where the opposition team is. So yeah, I mean, it's just a few things on teamwork that need to work out on there. But overall, not a bad side. I mean, they were losing 2-1, they managed to get a flag back, so they're doing pretty well. Just to bring a flag back there, which was crucial. They are on the worst side, on that first side, I believe, because on this next side coming up, same again, you want to be controlling the left-hand side. And if you can get that flag into their flag building, straight up pulling into there, you've got a lot of cover when you're trying to pull the flag around, because you can get into that back left house and pull it around the tank and pull it around to where he is now, and you've got a lot of cover. You can allow your teammates to push across to the other side and slay as much as they want. So as you can see, he's pushing left-hand side. He's all alone at the moment, so there we go, he gets shut down by a nade. When you're alone in a key position like that, you want to be playing a lot more cautious, because it's a lot. As soon as you die, you're going to be losing control of that area, and look where they're spawning right now. You know, if he'd have stayed alive there, they wouldn't have spawned where they are now, and the opposition team wouldn't be pulling this flag, but he makes some big plays there, big plays right there. But he wouldn't have had to rely on his big plays there if he just stayed alive, held that position while his teammates got over. I wouldn't have suggested the way they started that, to be honest. They should have sent more players over to help him out with that left-hand side. To try and cover that left-hand side of an SMG is a pretty tough job when you've got ARs down there on the other team. So he's pushing to opposition flag, leaves that guy. It's a very smart move. It's something I like to do a lot as well. And there we go, he goes unnoticed. Because if he'd have chased that kill, and even if he got that kill, the flag carrier there would have known that he was there. And the most important thing there was to get the flag return. That's exactly what he did, so he made the right move. But he's pushing back here, trying to pick up kills. I'm not sure why he's pushed all the way back. I think a better idea would have been to stay up the map, support his teammate with the flag really. But he makes a good pickup on the kill on there. But he's going to give his teammates a spawn on that alleyway. Really should have pushed up there and tried to help his teammates at the flag. But looks like it's pretty even at the moment. Somebody's pulling the flag on his team, so he's pulling this to the left-hand side, which, like I said, is the better side. His teammates now need to make good moves. He's made the right decision going back because he's got a teammate watching the flag carrier's back, but he gets shut down there by an AR. And you probably, with an SMG, you don't want to be running out in the open like that. You want to be playing a bit more, using the environment around you, covering yourself a bit more. Jumping behind the tank or something like that, just head glitching off the tank would have been a better option there, rather than just running out in the open. But they've got a good spawn once again on that left-hand side. They're controlling that quite well, and that's why they've got 2 flags so far, because they're controlling the tank side. And that is the key area on this map. It's a lot easier to pull the flag that way, and it's showing at the moment. And it looks like they're defending the flag quite heavily there, so it was a good team push. They managed to trade kills there, pushing as a team, and they've got this flag away down the left-hand side, but this flag's going to get shut down. But yeah, his teammates picked up the kills, so big players there. Good support from his teammates. And right now he's realised the danger is going to be coming from the right-hand side, and he almost turns on the guy there, but there's 2 of them there at the yellow building. So he made a good move there, pushing across. On another day could have made that kill, but just wasn't to be. And big players out of the opposition team there. Big players if they can get that return, but I think Wills is going to put this in. Nah, he gets shut down and they're going to get the return, so they were kind of a bit unlucky there. I mean, they just needed to make the plays when they were going across the map. They did pull the flag left-hand side, which is the right thing to do, and they had pretty decent support. It just they didn't make the plays. You know, it's a classic example of that. Yeah, strategies are important, but you have to pull them off at the same time. You know, it's not all about strategies and it's not all about gun skill. It's having the right, you know, blend of both. But I definitely would suggest to this player to lower his sensitivity, because it seems to me he's struggling to make certain kills that he should be making pretty easily. And really, I mean, like I said before, it's not about turning on players every second of your life. It's about making kills that you should be making the simple kills like that one there. If he was on a lower sensitivity, he might have made that kill, because it seemed to me his aim was wobbling around a bit and he'd have had control of the middle map. And the opposition team right now have got map control now because of that, because of a couple of players there. So, you know, 1v1 battles are crucial to win a lot of the time. They can be game changers. You can, you know, go from having the map control to not having it, but he's made a good play here, pushing up. He might be able to slow this flag down for his teammates to come up, and that's a big play right there, big play. What he did very well there was he made the first kill, dropped back into cover, and when the flag carrier came out to try and check if he was there, the flag carrier didn't know where he was. Strafe jumps back out, giving himself a big advantage on the flag carrier there, so it's a really smart play, and definitely making up for a few mistakes earlier on, but should have this flag. And oof, well, that's pretty close that. I didn't realise there was going to be a guy there, but obviously didn't watch the overextend there, but good players overall there. Made the right decision in pushing straight up the map. Realised that was the only way to really get a flag or prevent the flag. So, like I said earlier, if he did that earlier on, and he could have stopped the flag carrier earlier on when I made that point earlier, and he could have got a flag from it before, just the way he did then. He got the return and counter cap. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You don't want to be just trying to kind of defend on your flag all day when you can be pushing up, because the other team dropped back there, so it allowed him to push up and get the return. His teammate killed him there, which is unfortunate, but right now they just want to be holding this off, and it looks like they're watching all the cut-offs now, and just trying to hold off this lead at the moment. And it looks like the opposition's not going to have any chance now with 10 seconds coming down on the clock. But overall, I'd say just a few things to work on as a team. Map knowledge looked pretty decent to me. I mean, they knew what they were controlling. They knew to control the left-hand side. Just a few times, just little decision making. You know, things like knowing when to push up, when not to push up. But definitely the number one thing I'd say is to lower your sensitivity, because if you lower your sensitivity, you'll find yourself making a lot more kills that you should be making. And positioning is way more important than having, you know, an amazing shot. Let me put it that way. So that's definitely what I recommend to you. But good gameplay overall. Few things to improve on, but overall, pretty impressed with the teamwork of that team right there. But yeah, hopefully that's helped the player out there, and hopefully you guys have picked up a few tips. Please drop this video a like, because I'll be doing a lot more of these videos, and I'll be doing my own gameplay analysis of my own gameplays as well in the future, guys. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Like I say, comment below on your thoughts. Please drop the video a like, and I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.